All right. So, like I said, we're gonna be streaming this. I'm gonna try and go for like an hour or so. Just because we are starting late. But then tomorrow morning, we're gonna be going for the last hour of season 1. Right now, last 13 more hours, so that should be fun. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for season 2. Hope everyone else is. I see you guys talking about capture the flag in the chat. I am very ecstatic to give that a shot. I can't wait to see the roadmap as well. And also we get engine live for all players, which probably means he's going to be adjusted according to how, you know, feedback was given for him. Patch notes. And heck yeah, party mode. Party mode as well. I can't wait to get my hands on party mode. It sounds really fun. I played a bit today with Mark Fez and another one of our friends, and my cat wants to go out real quick. Hold on. Mark was going to join me, but then he ditched me for Zelda because, you know, why not? I actually want to focus more on upgrading engines, so I'm going to play him for a bit. Actually fine with capture the flag mode. Capture flag mode is something that I remember, I think in my video when I asked the community like what modes they wanted to see the most, I think capture the flag was one of them, and I was on board completely with that. Like, I think capture the flag would work really well in a game like this. Surprised it wasn't there from the beginning. Having a mode where you're going around knocking out players as well would be pretty interesting. Sort of like a free-for-all kind of match where you're fighting. The one with the most KOs wins or something like that. I don't know. I'm pretty interested in seeing. What's up, Lonnie? See me in some of your lobbies? That's sick. Yeah, sometimes I'm there. Sometimes I'm not. Capture flag is gonna be nuts. Well, since it is the first instance of what they're calling Toys for Bob, or yeah, Toys for Bob Labs, I'm assuming that's gonna be like modes that they want to bring into the game, probably permanently. And they're just allowing people to test it out as they're working towards bringing it to the game fully, compared to like, I guess, like Zap Trap. I mean, unless Zap Trap is like an example of what that mode could be. But I definitely feel like Capture the Flag, even though it's like experimental right now and could potentially get removed from the game at some point, I do believe that later on in the future it will become a permanent feature, just because it's part of the Toys for Bob Labs mode specifically. I think they're going to use that mode a lot to test like ideas that they have for future game modes, which is really nice to let everybody get in on the testing and not do it like completely behind closed doors. Plus it gives them more data. Do I know what time season 2 starts tomorrow? I do not, but I'm going to assume that it probably will start around the same time that most events do, which is 8 a.m. PST, 11 a.m. EST. Good job, Dingo. But I am running under the assumption that it will go live around that time. Just because that's also when the battle pass, like, ends as well. Within the next 13 hours or so from now, it'll be 11 a.m. EST. Though I'm assuming that they're probably gonna do some kind of like maintenance. They're probably gonna take the game down for a bit. I imagine you probably have to, since it's gonna be like a completely new battle pass, and all that kind of stuff. So it could be potential that they might take the game offline a little bit before it goes live. So I might, I don't know. I don't know. They didn't really say that or anything, but I would assume you probably have to. That's just my assumption, though. According to like how other games did it, like Multiverses, Fortnite, obviously. But if they don't have to do that, that's also pretty cool. You think they'll release a trailer in the morning or just keep quiet till it goes live? I would hope for a trailer. That's what I was... Like, I wasn't expecting anything today, but I was kind of hoping that they would post something today. And, you know, just the little list of things that they're going to be dropping tomorrow wasn't really entirely all what I thought it was going to be. It could be potential that they might be quiet until it goes live. Or they could drop a trailer before the downtime, like announce that there's going to be downtime and then, like, be like, but in the meantime, watch this trailer. I don't know. Really, I think it all depends on how marketing goes. And as we know, the marketing hasn't really been that great. But it could be a multitude of factors as to why marketing hasn't been great. It could be an Activision thing. It could be internal struggles or something like that that we don't know about. I want to point my finger at Activision, but that's just my theory. Get the bonus bank. Oh, yes, it will be. Nice. Do the robo dance. There we go. We may not be seeing Spyro until Season 3. I mean, even if that is the case, there's a clear reason why, which is also something that I know a lot of people are confused about, especially with, like, Ripto being introduced. Like, I see a lot of people being like, okay, but why Ripto first over Spyro? And there's, like, clearly a story-driven reason behind it, considering that they have, like, that comic that shows Ripto coming into the Rumble first. So it definitely would make sense for him to show up first over Spyro. But we'll see what happens. We'll definitely have to wait and see. I would... If Spyro doesn't happen this season, and he is next season, I'm not gonna say that it is like what theoretically the third season starts around the time that the Game Awards start. You've probably heard other people talk about this as well. But I'm also kind of in the same theory boat that if it is true that Spyro might be in Season 3, and if Season 3 does start around the time of the Game Awards, that's just lining up too perfectly for an announcement for something. I'm not going to get my hopes up for anything, but I'm just saying, looking at it from behind an outsider's perspective, it just looks like they're gearing up to announce something. Looks like someone who forgot to invite me into the party. But I do want a trailer. I've been talking to Fake Crash, if anybody knows who that is, on Twitter. We exchange a few words every now and then. And I can't tell you how many times we keep bringing up, I wish there was a trailer. I wish there was a trailer. God, please, I need more CGI. I love the comics, I do, but that CGI opening, you can't tell me that's the only thing CGI will ever get from this game, because why would you waste so much potential? I am interested in seeing how Ripto plays. If you look at the right places on Twitter, there are data mines. I won't go too specifically into the data mines, but I have read through a couple of them. And it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. I've been kind of hesitant of making another video covering data mines just because I know a lot of people don't want to be spoilt of what's coming along. Want to keep it a surprise. Plus, there's not really anything I would say that's too notable right now, and a lot of it could be taken with a grain of salt. Which happens a lot, because I believe in the CTR Nitro Fueled days, there were a lot of data mines, and a lot of the data mines pointed that Ripto and as well as the Sorceress was going to get into Nitro Fueled, and it only ended up being Nasty Nork, which is, you know, another reason why a lot of people are hesitant of covering data mines and leaks, because not everything's set in stone. Especially for a game like this that is actually live service, or going the live service route, a lot of things can dictate what happens behind the scenes. Battle for Neighborhood, where it gets canceled 11 months after the release due to poor marketing. We'll see. I mean, I don't know who's in control of marketing over there, but it's driving me insane because there's, like, literally so much you could do with this game. Like, especially if Activision's come out and said that they want to invest more money into Crash Bandicoot. It feels very weird not seeing that much advertising going on for this game. But I mean, hopefully they asked about third-party characters in a survey from what I remember hearing. So hopefully if none of the advertising actually helps, maybe some third-party characters could get in. That'd be pretty dope. Be really sick to see, like, I don't know, Sonic. Sonic would be my top choice. Where did my boombox go? My boombox keeps disappearing. What's going on? Alright, well, they haven't put anything into Big Bonsai, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh. It's alright. See if I could get a bit more relics here. I'd actually open up Arcana so they don't do that again. But I don't think Rumble's gonna get canceled. I wish they would, like, reveal, like, the stats for what they got on that free-to-play weekend run that they did. Because that would be pretty sick. I wanted to ping that, thank you. I like reading into the data of things. I like seeing, like, how well something did specifically. There we go. Alright, if we could just... Is there Arcana? No. Put that there. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, even if it weren't ever planned of him being in Nitro Fueled, but just seeing that he is coming in, not only that, but just being able to actually, like, play as him, I don't know, that feels pretty awesome within itself. And that's one thing that I really love about Rumble. I feel like a lot of people look over it a lot, but, like, the fact that you're able to play as these characters that you wouldn't ever think of being able to play as, that's just really sick. Man, I really wish my Akano would have done something against their Akano, even though I had it first. Ah, nope, this is a loss. GG's. There's absolutely no way. Do we even have a blocker? Or did we have a blocker? No. Two of our team members left. That's what it is. That's why we started doing so horrible. We had a pretty good team going, and then they decided to leave. Or they got kicked. Oh well. That was inevitable. You had two boosters. What could you do? I'm very interested in seeing what else they have planned aside from Ripto. If the data mines line up and that one specific there's a specific character that I saw in the data mines that would be pretty interesting. Let's see. Yeah, let's level up Tom a bit since I feel more comfortable playing score right now. Well, actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll play Coco. Oh, look who has the two bots now. Wait, why'd you change the... Okay, never mind. I was trying to balance it out so we had like two blockers and a scorer and a booster, but... I guess two boosters and I guess a blocker and a scorer worked. I can't. Allura would be definitely an interesting choice. Be so out of left field though, like that's certainly a character you would not expect to see pop up. Just gonna go ahead and play this. Oh. What's I found pretty interesting is if you're playing this level and you have Junker Ball, you can actually use Engine's hover pack. I don't know if that's intentional, but I remember finding that out like very briefly in one game that I was playing today, and I was like, that doesn't seem like it should be possible. But yeah, you can hover across the sky for a bit in a Junker Ball if you really want to. Feels kind of busted, but what about this game isn't busted in Season 1? I'm really hoping that like a ton of improvements and enhancements get put into Season 2. Embryo definitely needs some changing, and maybe some connection stability or stability changes. That'd be pretty sick. For a while, there were data mines that pointed to Ripto, the Sorceress, and Nasty Nork all being playable characters in Nitro Fueled. But when the Spyro season came out for Nitro Fueled, it was only Nasty and Hunter. I don't know if Allura was a part of those leaks. She could have possibly been, but I'm not too certain. Yeah, put that. Oh, I didn't want to put that there. I wanted to put it on one of the gym pads, but no, that's fine. I will fight for this gym pad, gosh darn it. Don't you test me, dingo. No, you don't. Oh, they almost got oxide. Need 15 for oxide. Assuming I can get 15 stored up before they do. Get the rest. 10. You need like, what, 5 more? Oh, they definitely need like 2 more now. Oh, we need 3 more. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. I will guard this with my life. Oh, 3 more. There we go. Ah, we were so close. What's up, Nationverse? Oh well, we're still in the lead by a large margin because they're not focusing on scoring. That cat bat is playing more of a blocker cat bat than a scorer cat bat, which is weird. I mean, I like Ripto. I know some people are kind of... I mean, I haven't really been a big fan of the Spyro franchise for a long time. Like, I didn't really get into Spyro until, like, 2020. Someone introduced me to it, and then I played Spyro 2, and then that's when I was like, oh, now I get the appeal of Spyro. And I think I just grew an attachment more so to Ripto than I did the Sorceress. I mean, the Sorceress is a pretty good villain as well, but I just feel like Ripto is more menacing. And I guess a lot of people aren't really too fond of Ripto because he's been, like, the reoccurring villain for a while. What did I just get? I think I just got a new tablet for... So I can kind of understand not wanting to see Ripto again, but... I don't know. Get some cosmetics and finally play Spyro. Heck yeah. Season 2 is gonna be a blast. Like, seeing that, like, promo art that tweeted out the day of that, that tease, I was immediately just like, whoa. that's some really good art right there. We need more renders like that. I really like that. And especially seeing all the Halloween stuff, all the Halloween themed stuff in the render art, makes me think they're gonna do a lot of stuff with the Halloween season. So hopefully we can get some Halloween themed skins as well. That'd be pretty sick. I'm gonna just grab the 3 up here. What happened to the relics that usually spawn on the side there? Because usually there's relics that spawn on the 2 platforms right here, but I've noticed recently they stopped spawning them there. I mean, they might spawn there every now and then, but I distinctly remember them spawning, like, almost immediately. Yeah, they got the boost over there. Put that there so we can get that. Alright. Think TFP is going to change Spyro's look, or is he going to look the same? I mean, to me, Ripto looks kind of the same. I don't know if there's, like, any adjustments that someone's pointed out, but Ripto looks pretty much the same, so I'm going to assume that Spyro would look the same as well. I mean, they could redesign him, but I'm not sure what much I would change of the reignited design, just because I feel like, in my opinion, that's a pretty good design already. So many relics over here. Can we see the Wumpa Whale? Has the Wumpa Whale come? No, I'm not seeing it. Every once in a blue moon, the Wumpa Whale come by. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I just need this one. Don't take it from me. Thank you. Heck yeah. And who is ours? We gotta go grab A. Oh, they're getting C, not on my watch. Or not on Rue's watch. Is that Rue? Oh, that's Rue. Nicholas. I'm gonna put something to the bombardment. Finally give Ripto a duck hat. I hope Ripto can wear hats. I know for some characters they decided not to let them wear hats because they already have something on their head. Like, for example, Engine, you can't really wear hats on his head because he's got the rocket. So I hope the horn on Ripto's head doesn't mean that he can't wear hats. I think Willy Wonka should have been a final boss in Crash Tag Team Action. Is that a hot take? Because I feel like I mean, obviously he played a big villainous role in that. Drop off the win. Here we go. Very nice. I'm actually probably gonna... Oh, wait. That means I have to back out if I wanted to change it. Never mind. I was gonna change the top performer music, but it's fine. It's okay. It's not that I don't like Headbanger, but... You know... Would be appreciated to have something other than that. I was thinking that Headbanger was gonna be like his boss theme from Crash 4, which I'm really interested into seeing why they chose his Crash 3 theme over his Crash 2 theme, because I feel like, I mean, even though it's pretty much the same song just remixed, I feel like a lot of people I don't know if a lot of people prefer 3's theme over 2, but I really do enjoy 2's theme more than 3. I don't know. Weird. I feel like Willy should be in this game, considering we have a bunch of the sentient Wumpas presented to us in the profile pictures. I don't know if they're hinting that they'll likely do more sentient Wumpa for this game. I would like to see them try and do something with sentient Wumpa. Maybe have like a party mode where you're going around collecting Wumpa, but the Wumpa come alive and they start running away from you. I don't know. That looked pretty... I mean, from that leaked concept art we got, that's what I thought maybe was going to happen. That's not what I was trying to happen. I'm trying to do that, more or less. Come on, Ripperoo, let's get on them. Look at that guy. I know I said I was going to make a video talking about my thoughts and stuff on Season 1. I haven't really been able to get around to doing it, just a lot of busy work. But I'll get around to doing it. But, I mean, there's not really much I could say, I don't think. I mean, I personally really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but in my opinion, I thought it was pretty decent. It's definitely a pretty decent start for a company that's never done a live service game like this before on their own. Like, they've worked and helped with others. Like, you have the Call of Duty Warzone, and I believe I heard someone say that they have worked or helped work on Overwatch 2. So they kind of have an idea of what they're doing. But, I mean, for a first attempt at trying to do something like this, I think it's pretty decent. I think they've communicated with the community well enough. I know a lot of people don't think that they haven't. been very communicative with the community. But I feel like, you know, whenever there's like a big issue, unlike Cortex, obviously, I don't know why they don't want to nerf Cortex for whatever reason. Because Cortex definitely needs some adjusting. I think it'd be pretty funny. Come at me, bro. I'll get A even without you. I know you're a bot, idiot. I'm playing a dangerous game. Huzzah. 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 I'm not afraid of you. I don't care if you're giant. I'm not afraid of you. Booyah, we showed them. Alright, you take care of this, Ripperoo. I'm gonna go and try and score, get this dingo off our base at least. I feel like they should, I don't know. I feel like they should give more knockback for Crash's belly slam, because it feels like Coco has a pretty good knockback with her, like, butt slam. Unless it's the same and I'm just not noticing it, but I feel like Coco's butt slam is a little bit more of a radius than what Crash's body slam does. But again, I'm not used to playing as Crash. I'm just gonna go to Coco, not Coco, Tana. Oh, we do have a Crash on our team. I would play Cortex, but I suck as Cortex, so therefore I will not play as Booster. Yeah, that's fine. Here's best friend. That was a tap. Yes, nerf Cortex. Cortex needs heavy nerfing. I mean, I know he's the meta, and I know people love to go around trolling with him, but there is a serious issue with Cortex, and it's not called getting good. There is legitimately a serious issue with Cortex. And even Cortex players know that there's a serious issue with them, which is why they keep playing. Snore for nothing. Engine, you were my best friend. Why did you go away? Why did you change to the dark side? I'm sure that's Stormhawks. Yep, Stormhawk. How could you? You were a team, you and I. Alright, well, I'll leave you to fend off against that dingo. Yeah, see, if I were playing as Crash, that dingo would not have gotten knocked out. How did that happen? Oh, Embryo's theme, nice. Aku, available. Oh, that is their bank. I'm used to the bank being over in that one. Okay, I'm just gonna come over here and place a fly trap sweater down. Another thing I think they should change for Engine is they probably should put his voice filter over it, because it doesn't sound like he has his voice filter over it, unless I mean, I feel like I'm noticing that a lot. Oh, that's our dingo. Oh no, I thought that was the enemy dingo for a second. Nice, Doris. Whee! Fighting there is such a nuisance when you're playing as a booster. Let's see, relics. Are they hoarding the relics? Well, clearly not if they haven't put anything into Aku Aku yet. Two more. There we go. Need to find Aku Aku. Cute or not? Oh, there went one. If I could grab it, that'd be great.
Your team boost expired.
Oh, yeah, we are pretty close to losing out on this one. Alright, there we go. Okay. Weird. I don't remember his vacuum being that powerful. Come on. Oh, he fell through the floor! Oh! And of course, he came back to get it. Where is everybody else at? Oh, stupid. Oh, goodness. Alright, well, this is bad. Where is everybody at? No, we can't. We can't. Where? Where? What? Oh my god, they got it. They got it. Yep. That our team completely fell apart. I don't even know where everybody else was. I was all over the place. He had one crash trying to score. I don't even know what happened to our dingo or our cat bat. I don't even remember seeing our cat bat anywhere. Now we have the Yeah, I'll play as Donna. Oh. Now everybody has left. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember finding that out a while ago. I was pretty upset. The concept for that arena as a whole being scrapped was kind of disappointing because it's everything that I would have wanted in a trophy boss fight. The idea of it just having like a bunch of the different time era periods having like it was like a fusion. Let me see if I can find them. It was very, very disappointing. Oh, here we go. I mean, I'm assuming that the game got rushed in some capacity. So this is done by Maximilian. Yeah, Maximilian. Grab. You can see like it was like a just a mashup of all the different areas that you had explored. This definitely feels like final boss territory. Like you have like just them in this area that's pulling in different variety of platforms and different pieces of different time eras being mashed together. I think that was really cool. Um, this page doesn't have the third phase on it, but the third phase included like an area and there were like fireballs shooting at you and all that kind of stuff. Like the entropy boss fight was definitely meant to be more than what it was in Crash 4, which is very disappointing, but I'm just thankful we got Crash 4 at all. Oh wait, here it is. I just found it. It's done by Ika. I think that's how you pronounce that name. Here, hold on. There it is. So like you're inside the rift generator now, like the force field is down. You have these fireballs coming at you. It looks like there's various different areas of platform too. There's no telling if you were gonna be like actually fighting entropy head to head. Um, but that was I think that was pretty cool. I still like the overall concept of the entropy boss fight. Like I don't think any boss has really had that kind of build up for me. It sucks that it, is done in 3 hits, but that build up to the entropy boss fight is like the most legendary build up I've ever seen for any video game. It was just so cool seeing like Crash literally grind on a rail through time. Ugh. Please make Entropy the main villain of the next game. I need more Entropy. I feel like I'm at a point where I mean, it's a hot take, but I feel like I'm at a point where I prefer Entropy over Uka Uka. Even though Uka Uka is a pretty cool character, don't get me wrong. I just love the idea of Entropy coming in and messing things up. That just seems like such a cool idea. Plus, with them introducing time travel into 3, and the series kind of taking time travel aspects for the most part in consideration, I feel like it makes sense for Entropy to have more of a prominent role. But we'll see. We'll see. Rumble. Who got disconnected? Well, we have 2 bots on our team, And they have one bot on their team, so I'm assuming someone got a little bit mixed up there.
Your team puts Wampa on the board.
Or do they have two bots? Nope, they have one bot. Come at me, Ton. Come on. 1v1. 1v1, Ton. Oh, 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 oh. Aw, nice. Yeah, go score your 5, Wumpa. Thoughts on Ripto being a booster? Oh yeah, because of that leaked PlayStation event page, which oddly is only on the PlayStation 4, I think. It's nowhere to be found on the PlayStation 5 in the events area. So that I found that pretty interesting. I'm not surprised, just because, like, I kind of figured he was gonna be a scorer. I kind of semi-hoped he would be, I mean, a booster, not a scorer. I kind of semi-hoped he would have been a scorer or a blocker, just because it would be interesting to see someone with that kind of, like, I don't know. I feel like looking at Ripto, he kind of reminds me of Cortex because he has his staff, and I'm assuming the staff is gonna work the same way as like Cortex's ray gun. That Tana went right by me. Congratulations. So like I don't know if it's another instance of where it's like his staff can be used to like transform characters into sheep, sort of like how Cortex transforms players into animals with his ray gun. But, you know, given that he has a staff on him, and his staff is known to be able to change things, I think I remember it being able to change things. It'd be very interesting, but also at the same time, I don't think I'd really want it to be a copy of Cortex. Well, I have just enough for Wumpa Bet. Alright, now I just gotta stop them from getting this. Oh. Well, at least we'll get some Wumpa in. They weren't smart enough to get the double. So a good hint is if you're going up against a team that gets the Wumpa Bat, your best bet is to put all your relics towards a bubble, just because it's the easiest way to attack the Wumpa Bat. Also, I'm surprised that we actually got that win there. I was not expecting us to get that win there. What if Gecko in Crash Team Rumble? You mean like Gex? I feel like Gex would be an interesting choice, but also at the same time, I don't know if he'd really work. But that's just me. But yeah, Ripto being a booster, I can get behind just because he's a sorceress. Or a warlock, I mean. Not a sorceress. Same difference, just different kind. Given that he does magic and whatnot, it makes sense for him to be a booster, but I kind of was hoping he was like a scorer or something. Because I think a scorer with like a similar moveset to Cortex would be interesting, or a blocker with a similar moveset to Cortex would be interesting. I mean, technically, no. I was gonna say Engine, but Engine is technically like Cortex because he throws the ninja stars in rapid session. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now. A Gecko character would be interesting. I would like to see an original character. I want to see the Red Panda character from the concept art get in. There's quite a few character concepts that I saw on that concept art that looked interesting, and I would love to see get into the Crash Bandicoot universe as a whole, not just this game, but like being able to expand the Crash Bandicoot universe, sort of like the Sonic universe in a sense, would be really cool. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the original trilogy characters. I love all the characters, I do. But I feel like Crash definitely would benefit from having more characters that aren't trying to kill him per se, because literally every other character that it feels like he has in his universe is trying to kill him. It feels like there's a lot more villains than there are hero roles. And I think it'd be really, really interesting to see how diverse and more expanded the Crash universe can be, which is why I love a character like Catbat, because Catbat actually kind of taps a little bit deep into the morals of what Cortex does to the animals, because Catbat knows that they are a combination of a bat and a cat, and it kind of freaks them out because they don't like the fact that they are a combination of two animals into one. Like, one life was sacrificed to make up another. It kind of gets into that deep, like, very dark side of the Crash universe of what Cortex is doing. And I kind of do like that. That's something that's like a take I want to see more of, because it just, I don't know, it's interesting. Kind of reminds me of how like Crash Landed was gonna be more of a dark tone Crash game where Cortex was like kidnapping the bandicoots, or the bandicoots, whatever they were called. Um, and I mean, Dingo Dial just looked like an absolute nightmare. It looked like he came straight out of like a freaking horror movie. But like having Catbat, someone that questions why they exist and hates Cortex for why they exist, is just, I don't know, it's pretty deep. Pretty interesting concept. Because like, you think of like Catbat being a combination of a cat and a bat, and it bothers them. But then you look at Dingo, who's a combination of a dingo and a crocodile, and it doesn't bother him whatsoever. Like, he doesn't care. So like, ooh, they almost have Sandstorm. That's not good. No, you don't. Ah. I didn't even see that, Coco. There was so much going on. You know, I'm fine with getting this. Gosh darn it. Oh, they are like so close to getting it. And they got it. That's fine. Okay. I need more relics. Did they get the ally flame trap on our side? They did. I was kind of hoping that they were gonna go for their side, because we kind of need to get their side. I just need one more. Oh, the relic gods have spoken. Or not. What? That's crazy. They should have gone for the flame trap on their side rather than trying to protect our flame trap. I don't. I mean, I get what they were trying to do there, but they definitely needed to be more aware that they had like 3 different people with Wumpa Stash there. Um, gee, where's your wing at? And now we don't. Okay, now we have a score. I was about to say now we don't have a score. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow. Oh my gosh. So crazy that we are literally a day away from, well, not even a day. We're less than a day away. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm literally going to try and go to sleep and just lay there thinking, wow, season 2. And then I'll think about mac and cheese, because mac and cheese is actually pretty good. I love mac and cheese. I recently got a new Nintendo 2DS, and I've been playing Tamagotchi Life on it. It's pretty fun. Love Tamagotchi. Best relic station in my opinion? That's a good question. Um, I really like Spirit Guardian. I think I wouldn't say it's the best, but Spirit Guardian's pretty fun just because it like supersizes your character. Like literally everything about your character becomes supersized, from like the stuff that you use aside from like Cat Bat's burger. I don't know if they changed that. Why does my boombox keep disappearing? Like I literally can't spawn in my boombox because it keeps disappearing. But relic stations. I mean, that's been happening to me quite a lot recently. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's not detecting the right collision, or it thinks that I'm, like, no, hitting something wrong. It, like, completely obliterates it as soon as it lands. And it's kind of annoying. But Spirit Guardian is pretty cool. I really do like Uka Uka, though. Uka Uka is just such mass destruction. Like, you get to feel the power of killing the opposite team. Like, once you get Uka Uka activated, it's like, oh yeah, we have the power to do quite literally anything now. It's, like, really fun. And I really do enjoy that. So if I had to choose one, it definitely would be Uka Uka. The worst, though, I'm probably gonna give to the dragons here, just because, like, dragons aren't really that effective. Like, yes, they help you in, like, in a sense, but, like, they're not, like, super effective compared to the others. Why did Engine laugh there? He only laughs whenever he kills someone. Unless there's another engine. No, there's not another engine. Why did he laugh? I don't think I scored before he laughed. He just sort of just laughed. Okay, well that one makes sense. Well, see, again, and this is why dragons is useless. Like, it's very useful for trying to capture these gym pads, but you could just, like, literally go boop, you know, and then just get knocked off, and you have claimed that gym pad. Definitely troublesome if you're trying to stand slightly on the gym pad. To stop it from converting, or to convert it over to yours. I'm gonna put Ika Ika. I don't even know how I killed him there. Was it the Ika Ika? Did the Ika Ika like just barely hit him enough to kill him? That's funny. Oh shoot! How? When? Nope. Get that Wumpa stash out of here. That Wumpa stash ain't gonna help you one bit. Take it from him. Take it from him, Dingo. Come on, we got this. Oh, we got this. Oh, we got this. Ooh, man. Oh, this is tight. Come on, baby. Kill the cat bat. Alright. Does that Crash still have his Wumpa stash? I can't tell. No, he doesn't, but he did get Ika Ika. Oh! Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is an unbelievable finish, yeah. There's more explosions going on the enemy bank as I saw. That's funny. Alright. I'll do this last one, then we'll wrap it up, just so I can, I guess, try and get some energy for the last hour of Rumble tomorrow on Season 1. Gosh, man, it feels like this game literally just came out. Which, I mean, it did, but... They're doing a pretty good job with the pacing of it, I feel. Two scores and two boosters. Oh, man. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. I've got some editing work to do. Got another recording session to do with some friends. And obviously the biggest thing is gonna be streaming Rumble, but I'm gonna go ahead, knock Rumble out first thing in the morning, just so you know, I'll have the afternoon to do whatever else I need to get done. Um, and hopefully Rumble won't suck me back in between trying to do something that I'm supposed to be doing. So we'll see what happens. But as far as I'm aware, I think I should be good. Shouldn't be anything too out of the feel like someone disconnected. Either that or someone's playing crossplay. And they're on the Xbox One. Just kidding. I did recently pick this up again on Xbox just because it's nice to have a variety. I hope whenever that direct is, I know there's like a rumored Nintendo Direct happening soon. I hope that like they do something with Team Rumble and port it over to Switch. I think having a Switch version of this game would definitely be great just to have it on the go. We gotta go with. Did he say onto board? That's I feel like that's the first time I've heard him say onto board. Because that doesn't seem like I'm used to hearing him say on the board, but maybe he said on the board and I'm just going crazy. It's very likely. Have a nice turret, my fellow rumblers. On keyboard. Someone claimed Kapunawa. I don't know where it's at. Oh, I need those. Oh, I need those. Oh, wait, no. Minecraft spitter ready. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stock up. There we go. We are in trophy. I know how to play you. So I know how to defeat you. Ooh. I feel like I wasn't really getting the hang of Engine until recently. Because I remember when Engine came out, I was like upset. I was like, man, Engine is so weak, but after playing with him for a few rounds recently, I feel like I'm kind of getting the idea of how to play him. Really nice. Well, you know, it would have been nice if I could have spawned my boombox. It would have been real nice. I need one more for their turret. Or I could just farm Kapunawa a bit and keep getting the flytrap spitter. Where are our scores? You have two of them. So technically we should be in the lead. Unless this entropy's like really giving them a run for their money. Ah, well. That looks like it's going to be it. I don't, like, genuinely, I don't think we're going to turn this around, but if we can, that'd be pretty sick. Is that a bot? What is that Coco doing? She just accepted the fate. Yeah. All right. Well, that was a good hour of rumbling and tumbling, but I should probably get some rest for tomorrow, since it's gonna be a long and a pretty big day. Yes, I will be live streaming season 2. So what I'll do is I'll go live around like 10 a.m. EST. I'll try and see if I can get Canadian guy in, because usually when there's like these big events and whatnot, he'll want to tag along. So I'll ask him. No promises, but we'll see. We'll likely have Canadian guy in, and I'll see if I can get another friend in. If not, it's perfectly fine. But we're going to be streaming the last hour of Season 1. And then from there, whenever it transitions over to Season 2, we'll just be continuing playing on the live stream. So we'll be streaming Season 2, definitely. And obviously I'll report whatever comes out as is going. So I might record a video or two when I'm actually streaming and then just upload them, whatnot. Just keep the coverage going. But yeah, hopefully I'll catch you guys tomorrow for Season 2, and it should be fun. We'll have a lot to look forward to. Thanks for watching, Crimson and OC or QC, Nationverse, Nikki, Lonnie. I think those are all I see in the chat. Asher. This has been fun, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow for Season 2. Let's go. We actually have before I turn off, we have 11 hours. Technically 12. We're in the home run stretch. We got this. All right.